Hey there, Wargamers, Justin on Paints here, and I've got my phone rigged up to a mount here in the garage, and want to give you guys a quick update for the channel. So this is not as polished as I would normally do with actual cameras, but stuff at work is still in flux, so all the film stuff is torn down. And this is one day where I would like to film, but it's no AC, it's in the garage, and clearly it's a mess. So I wanted to say a few things to the community who's been watching this stuff. Thanks for all the overwhelming support, comments, and then the interest in the miniatures that I put up for sale. I've had a few questions about them where people thought that I might have had car troubles. I have, but not immediately. So one of the guys gave me an offer, and I was like, hey man, just what you know, I'm not selling these because I need to fix the Jeep. I'm just trying to save some money and plan for the future. And I have so many minis that I'm not actively using right now, so I figured I would cut back. So but I've obviously dealt with lots of frustrations on the channel for the life of the channel. A variety of things. Every time something seems like something's going good, something bad happens, in real life or otherwise. But I struggle a lot with imposter syndrome, not feeling like I deserve the support that the community gives. And here I am in the garage with mess around me filming something to talk about it, but it's been a real problem. And then after the CSO stuff where CGL basically axed that, my motivation for painting's been really low. So this year I had lots of plans for Nova entries, right? So I had my bust I was going to work on, which is almost done. That will get finished. But I also had plans to do this cool diorama based off of one of Scroggins Dragoons pieces with lights and shit in it, and haven't had time and motivation. So the minis are there. So I guess part of the segue of that is that I've been frustrated with CGL, the removal of my painting status. That's weighed on me. Struggling with imposter syndrome, struggling with feeling like I'm not doing enough for the channel, and then trying to convince myself, well, it's your channel. If people want to support you, they will. If they don't, they won't. Don't stress, but I still do, because I feel like I kind of owe it to you guys, and then I don't want people mad at me in the universe, you know what I mean? But the segue here for the painting, that I've been selling a lot of models. These boxes here, those are full almost to the brim with Clan Wolf and Wolf's Dragoons minis. My Wolf's Dragoons, I probably have 100 minis that are 80% painted that I did when I started and never finished them. So while I am thinning down, I still have piss loads, and then I'm doing a lot of trades right now. I still have almost 100 mechs sitting right here. That's all trade stock. And then over here, I got another box full of singles that I've not sorted yet. So I still have a lot of stuff. So don't take what's going on as me trying to necessarily exit the hobby. I'm just trying to throttle back. I've also got a whole force up here for custom mercs for my custom merc company that I was going to do, and a whole probably 30 mechs or something for Clan Ghost Bear. I had a plan to do one of the galaxies of that when I was still a CSO, and I bought all the minis, and shit happens. So matter of fact, no, that bin doesn't actually have the prosciutto sticker on it. That's in the house. So point is, I've got plenty of minis, and throttling back is good, and part of this is for me to get my headspace right, and kind of recess and focus on what's most important. And I don't need all the minis to be doing what's most important. So I also have, you guys can't see it off screen over here, but I can turn it. I got this. So this shelf here, up there, that's all Star Wars Legion and shit. I've also got MCP down there in that shelf, and Shatterpoint that I'm building in the house. So I've got a lot of stuff to work on. So but yeah, I've rambled for 4 minutes and haven't got it completed to the point I want to talk about. So got out in front of that stuff. We currently still have a couple of forces for sale. The Davian and the Clan Jade Falcon are back on the table if someone picks them up in the next month at a good price. If they don't, the initial buyer is going to pick them up, but he told me he needs to wait and told me to sell them if I got a good deal. So if you throw a good offer at me, they will go. The Jade Falcons have gotten a lot of interest because 5 out of the Trinary are all official CSO minis, so people have really been interested in that one, but the price is also up there. Davian's pricey as well. Karita's still here, but to the point of part of today's video and why I kind of had that super overwhelming imposter syndrome feeling today. I had quite a bit of interest in the COMSTAR as well, and almost pulled the trigger on one of the deals, and I was like, let's make sure I talk to everyone. And I got a message from, I'm going to call him an angel donor here on Discord, and he he goes, hey man, let me know what hasn't sold. I want to buy your mix. And I was like, there's a lot of mix if you want all of it. So we went back and forth, and then he basically said, I want to buy your COMSTAR. And I was like, okay. And then he gave me a price higher than I asked because he wants to support the channel. And I was initially worried. I was like, hey, like if my video sounded dire, like my Jeep's fine. Like it's been repaired. It's not like it's broken actively right now. Yeah, now that I say it, the wheels might have just fallen off the damn thing because that's just what happens when you drive a Jeep. But I made sure I got in front of that. I was like, hey, like this is helping support the channel, but I don't want you to think I'm like asking for stuff, right? So he understood, and he still wanted to do it. And then after we came to an agreement, he goes, and I want you to give it away to one of your viewers, kind of paying it forward. And I'm like, dude, this is a lot of money to spend on minis, and he wants me to give it away. So I will have a more formal video at some point in the future. Hopefully not in this kind of background, to talk about how we're going to do that. But the COMSTAR Force has been purchased, payment has been made, it's cleared, this was real, and we're going to give it away to one of you guys in the community. So that is awesome, and I appreciate the support from that individual who's, I've come to find out, supported the channel in other ways, that he's bought things and had me give them away too. Same guy that did the My Little Pony minis that I haven't got the videos, battle reports done to do a lead up to the giveaway, but they're still in the queue too. But that amount of money, it's not like someone donated 20 bucks, you know? That amount of money made me feel like kind of anxious, and then like, am I good enough? And then, you know, this guy did what he wanted to do, but it made me want to come in and like sit down and just have this informal video, talk to you guys and get out in front of it, because it's been a real struggle. And from day one on my channel, mental health has been a thing that I try and get out and talk to you guys about, because it's a big deal. Like I consider myself like a, I don't want to say doodly dude, but I got a beard, I wear a camo damn hat, I got a Mando shirt on. Like I'm pretty bro, so to speak. But I'm also like I would say a sensitive individual, and I think that in our culture and the way I was raised, men are supposed to be stoic, and I think there's some value to that. But like, especially when it comes to mental health, and especially in the male demographic and my age group of suicide rates being really high, it's been really important to me to focus on my mental health and try constantly to reassess and see what I can do to be better and feel better, because you only live once and we're all getting older, right? But also understand that other people might feel the same way and may have been raised in such a way where they still have that stoicism, which there's nothing inherently wrong with that all the time, but they may not have found a way to healthily express themselves or feel comfortable, because you're a man, suck it up, pull yourself up by the bootstraps kind of stuff, you know? And that's how I was raised, and that's tough. Like, and when you internalize that for a long time, it can do some damage, some psychological damage. So I take a lot of stuff to heart, and I worry a lot about things, and that kind of hit me. But I like to get on here and talk to you guys and be upfront, because some people might think that's, you know, me being a softie, and if you don't like it, okay. But I think the majority of other people, they appreciate the candidness, me being open and honest. I think they appreciate that, because you don't always get that from other people. And if you were to ever meet me in person, my personality on here is almost identical to in person. I act the same way. If you get to know me, I may actually cut up more than I do on here. But like, there's no faking this. I mean, I'm in a damn garage with shit all around me, and I'm just talking to you. And then I've been pretty open about the shop, you know, where we film, and then what it actually looks like, so you guys kind of know. So when things are super polished and look nice, you know that that's what I want you to see, but then you know what goes on behind the scenes. And then in this case, knowing what goes on behind the brain here is important. So, but yeah, that's where I'm at. Just trying to thin down, reassess on what I can focus on, and then prepare for what I can for Nova, and then get these minis moved and into some other people's hands. So it's a bit of a long ramble to give you guys an update and let you know how I feel. Maybe it's just something for you, maybe it didn't, I don't know. It's pretty informal. But TLDR from this one, be on the lookout for a video coming up where I will try and film and explain how we'll do a giveaway for the COMSTAR. And then tonight, after this one, I will try and get a video up that is talking about and showcasing the Clan Jade Falcon minis, so that if someone is interested, they have an opportunity. So that said, folks, thank you for tuning in. Sorry, I've been sweating my ass off sitting here. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel and being here with me, even when the content has been at a little bit of a lull. So as always, keep painting your models, keep rolling your dice, and I will catch you guys next time.